Oh, you want to know about The Shining from 1980? Oh, I'll be more than happy to tell you about The Shining. It's one of the... Alright, Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick is one of the top three, definitely top five, but maybe one of my top three genius filmmakers who can really do no wrong. I've not watched the whole filmography, but I've yet to see a bad Stanley Kubrick movie. Clockwork Orange was a little weak, but it was not bad. The Shining, however, might be, again, one of the most perfect movies ever made. Based off the Stephen King novel of the same title that I tried to read and got bored with. It shares the title. It shares the same basic plot structure as the book. But, from everything I've heard, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say what a lot of people may not like and may not want to hear, but Stanley did it better. Stanley fixed it. Improved it. It's probably Jack Nicholson's best performance outside of the Joker. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. He's spooky. He's angry. You can watch him go crazy. The people who give the argument in that movie that Jack Nicholson starts the movie crazy. He already looks crazy. That's just because you know him as the Joker and have preconceived notions about it. He seems relatively normal for a former alcoholic. I mean, come on now. Shelley Duvall gives probably the greatest scared, wigged out performance of any human being ever. The kid actor, I believe his name is Danny Lloyd. Excellent for what he needed to do. Scatman Carruthers. Woo! Excellent. Excellent. So the movie is shot excellently. Let's talk about those sets, shall we? That hotel, interior and exterior, are soundstage sets. If you haven't seen it yet, that may not sound impressive. If you have seen it, you didn't know those exteriors were sets, did you? That's blowing your brain, isn't it? All the interiors, sound stages, you'd never know it. It looks like they rented out a massive real hotel and just shot it, but it's not. You know they're sound stages for the simple reason behind the scenes stuff tells us it was, and the fact that if you start really paying attention to it, the layout doesn't make sense or fit with any sort of correct geometry, or the fact that how do these interiors fit in that little bitty exterior? This doesn't make sense. Am I psychologically being played with? Is the hotel alive and wigging out and changing and reconfiguring like a Rubik's Cube? Or maybe in my brain it's like a Rubik's Cube? Could it be something supernatural? It's oogity boogity supernatural stuff. Oh, and to everybody out there who's going to try to tell you, if you haven't seen it, that there aren't really ghosts in the movie. It's all a story of Jack Nicholson's character going insane. There's no real psychic powers to it. That's just coincidence. Ignore those fools. Even Stanley Kubrick confirmed it's supernatural. You are meant to go down the trail that maybe it's all in his head. Maybe there's nothing supernatural in it. But there's one scene, we all know what it is. There's literally a scene that Fine, I'll tell you what it is. It's when a ghost lets Jack Nicholson out of the freezer that's locked, that there's no other way he could have gotten out unless a ghost lets him go. Even Stanley Kubrick confirmed, oh yeah, that's meant to be the moment you realize, holy crap crackers, it's a supernatural movie. The people I've had to listen to blather their brains out on the internet about, oh, there's no ghost in The Shining. Yeah! Yeah! The score, who, I can't remember who did it, that's why I'm putting their name on the screen right now. That's weird. Is it effective? It's uneasy. It is the perfect movie if your description of feeling uneasy the whole way through. And why does it achieve that way? It's the combination of prop design, set design, cinematography, music, costuming, all being orchestrated by a genius. Stanley Kubrick is a genius. He made one horror film, and it's the best horror film ever made. It's perfect. It is a perfect movie. Like Jaws, it is a perfect movie. It's perfect. And being a perfect movie, that makes it obviously one of the